over here. I hope y'all are doing good. Thank you for waiting. Man, it's been a long day for me. And now I'm just gonna try and tidy up a tiny bit. I've been a little busy. So, Anyways, thank you, and, hello. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Scottilicious McFabulous here, and I hope you all are feeling Percy. Mighty fabulous as well, I hope. Today we got some bad news, depending who you ask. One of our favorite Coach bags has sold. And yeah, it's a stinger. It's one of those things where it's like really bittersweet, you know what I mean? I hope I look decent, girl. I was just like, whoa. Let me quickly get the links sent out. All of that good stuff. If you are part of the replay crew, please do leave a heart in the comment section. It does help me know that you are rewatching. And hit the like button as well. You guys know the YouTube algorithm is a little pesky. Boom. Live stream link sent. Volume off. Live stream open. So hopefully everybody's doing good today. Ooh, perfect. Just sit right there, actually. That's nice. Yeah, so I've been working on my handbag. It has been a lot of work, let me just say that. Christopher, good afternoon. So we got my Leopard Rogue bag from Coach. This is a long-time favorite and a fan favorite. But sadly, as we already know, for the most part, my modern Coach journey is over. For the most part. You know, when we do roasts and stuff, I don't know. Some people seem to be really sick and tired of the roasts. So, I don't know. I'll have to give a little bit more thought into those. But, I think it's like a good time to kind of try to not say offload, like I want to sell some of these bags before it's the trend of Coach dies down, because that happens. We all know trends ebb and flow. Coach's trend will end, and it'll probably be this year, so it's probably a good time to try and offload some of those expensive bags I don't use, nor do I want in my collection anymore. In reality, I would fucking love to keep this in my collection, but we already know the problems with these bags, and that's kind of the reason why I'm selling. But it did sell, and it sold for a decent amount. I'm not gonna be mad about how much it sold for, but it is one of those things where it does just kind of sting. It's a beautiful bag. Hello, Sheila. Shalila. But before we get into like more looking at the Rogue and, you know, wrapping her up and saying goodbye, this is my current project. It has been, honestly, this is Sheila. Oh, okay. Sheila. There we go. It's been tough. This has been tough. This is definitely one of, like, there's been a couple bags that I've done that have been, like, really, really difficult. But I actually honestly think this is the toughest, hands down. Like, it's one of those things where it's just, like, it's really tough on the hands. Anything that I wanted to do to the bag, I couldn't. So, I wanted specific stitching, like, specific thread, because this stuff is really thick. which it looks good, but I didn't want to use thick thread, and I didn't have enough, and of the other stuff I have, and the leather store, is out of almost all types of black thread besides this one. So I was kind of stuck in getting the thread for it. And the zipper. Remember when we were working on the zipper? Girl, they didn't even have zipper parts. They didn't have zipper parts, for fuck's sakes. What is going on? I want to know what the hell's going on, because, girl, I will scream this to the moon and back. How are we having massive price increases and all this crazy crap happening economically, and we can't even have product in the goddamn store? Are we crazy? This is a leather crafting store, and they don't have zippers and thread? I love that store. Like, I've made good friends in that store. But, like, I'm kind of confused. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory, you know? So, I had to kind of, like, go about doing things the way I didn't really want to. So, it's just been a fucking hassle trying to make this bag. It's turning out great. I just wish it wasn't so tough on my hands. Like, there's certain things I gotta do to it I don't want to, but if I want to complete the bag, I have to do that. So, like, with this, I have to stab into the holes of these, the stitch lines, like the chisel marks, the stitches. I need, like, this thread is so thick, I need to, like, just shove it through the hole first, and then, like, even then, it's like, my fingers hurt, you know what I mean? I shouldn't have to do all that. And then, like, girl, whatever. Anyway. Hey, Josh, how you doing? Good day to you as well. Whew, it's been it looks like it might be storming in the distance, but I can't tell. Either that or it's the forest fire smoke coming in a wave, which is not good. Visibly doesn't look the greatest today, so I'm hoping that, like, we're not getting more forest smoke, but if it happens, it happens. LOL, all I own is a funny pooch bag. I know nothing. How's the bag coming along? You actually just caught me in the middle of my rant about needing to do this bag. This bag's just been a pain in the ass. Like, I'm loving the bag. I just wish it was pacing along faster. Like, there's things I had to stop doing because I didn't have the right materials, or, like, I ran out of something. So for the zippers, didn't have zipper parts, had to go buy zippers. Store didn't have fucking zippers. They literally, like, they had no zippers, like, at all. Of the specific kind that they generally have. Like, I've gone to that store for, like, a year and a half now. No, a year and a half. That's, like, being very generous. A year now. Oh God, they don't have zipper parts. They don't have zippers. It's like, what is going on? And then, the thread. They don't have thread. They don't have black thread. They don't have regular size black thread. This is the only black thread they had, and it's massive in size. So it's being really tough to stitch this thing together. Thankfully, the orange thread I have, I bought, like, last year, and it's good, but it'll be good, sorry, but this black thread is a pain, and needing to jab something large enough to, like, stretch the stitch holes big enough so I can actually, like, girl, like, come on. Girl, come on, you know? It's a little much. What is my favorite bag? My favorite bag is definitely the one behind me here, because I made that one. My favorite Coach bag would have to be my Dragon Rogue bag, which my Dragon Rogue bag is, like, that's put away right now, so I'm not taking that up. But, God, fuck all these Coach brands. I mean, I love Coach. Coach is the best. Coach is the greatest brand ever. Little dusty crabs. This bag is just insanely beautiful. I really did an incredible job on this one. Oh my god, the leather smells like there's. I don't think I've ever smelled a leather better smelling than this one. Like, I think I just, like, wet my panties. Like, I think my panties, if I got up, it would be a waterfall right now. That's how good this bag smells. Like, I love it so much. Like, it just smells so divine. I really wish I put feet on this, but I didn't have feet at the time. Still don't have feet on. But it's a beautiful piece. So I'm taking this fucking SpongeBob thing off. My apology. I think they sell things to protect your fingers. They do. Like, Fimble, I can't use them very well, but I'm using grip gloves to try and help a bit. It's just tough. And I feel like I shouldn't have to do it all, but whatever. Life throws you curveballs. You gotta work with it. It was either buy the thick black thread or possibly not have black thread at all. Which is crazy. I love the smell of leather. Oh my god. Christopher says he loves the smell of leather. Oh my god, like the smell of leather is delicious. Especially if it's like really high quality leather. Like then it's just like a really, really divine smell. Oh, that's a receipt for look fabric. Hello, Rhonda. Nice to see you as well, hon. Thank you. I do appreciate that. How are you doing? Just keeping an eye out for this, if there even is a storm. Oh. Like, just look how beautiful that color is, and like, oh. My panties. My panties are wet, y'all. The panties are wet! I need to put this away because my panties are soaked. I know some of y'all would like to see my panties get further wet, but this is a YouTube live stream. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Ma'am, this is a Starbucks. She loves saying, I just bought a vintage Marc by Marc Jacobs hobo bag. Ooh, which one? Which one? That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's my prize bag. It's my prize bag. This will be my next, like, this is going to be the bag, like the one I'm working on in front of me. This is actually going to be the bag I have had to put the most work into and like the most construction, the most complicated thing I've made yet. But like, that wasn't supposed to be. This one was supposed to be more vintage Coach inspired, like rugged, thick, beautiful, one sheets of leather kind of thing, and you make a bag out of just one piece of leather. Like, I love that idea. You don't need like all these layers and like crap like that. But like, you know, with this bag, I'm doing lining and stuff. So it's gonna be. I'm really excited to see this when it's done, because I think it's gonna be like really insane. I've tried to model it, for like inspiration of the old Coach Rider bag, like the Coach Rider satchel, the one I just did a video on. That's kind of like the inspiration for this in a sense, but it is different, obviously. I don't know. Can you guys see the handle? I did do the handle. I gotta be careful with the handles though, because they're not like done in yet, and like the more you kind of play with flat leather, the worse it's gonna get over time. So I'm trying not to like play with it too much, but the handle came out really nice. Edge painted all beautifully. I like it. Thank you, Rhonda. Yeah, like and subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that like button. You know, the pesky YouTube algorithm is... it's pesky. And it's the YouTube algorithm. Like, well, what more do I have to say? Now, what we're gonna do today in today's live is I'm not gonna be long in today's live. Like, this isn't gonna be like a 2-hour live stream. I'm really tired. Fun fact: I went to the gym today for the first time in years. Just because sometimes I feel like I want to or whatever, right? So I did it. Oh my god, today I'm so dead because of it. I'm just like, I have to make YouTube content, and I'm this is the YouTube content today, y'all. We are saying goodbye to the Coach Rogue bag. You know what I mean? Kind of like a 2-for-1 special for y'all. You get a live stream and you get a video. Kinda. It's not a video, obviously. It's still a live stream. But you know what I mean. Good for you. Thanks. I have really bad social anxiety, and I mean that, like, okay, I'm a YouTuber. I shouldn't have social anxiety. It is completely different when I'm sitting here talking to y'all and just having a fun, good time. I don't get social anxiety that much. When I leave my, I recently seen on Twitter, like, a meme or a joke saying, like, it's either you stay inside your house and you're morbidly depressed, or you go outside and you're incredibly anxious. That is how I live. I hate it. And so, like, if I put myself into an even more awkward position where I feel like people are going to judge me a lot, which people do, I don't feel comfortable doing it. You know what I mean? So it's been, like, a struggle for me to, like, just get into, like, any type of workout arena, like, at all, period, like, any workout building. So I went to, my roommate goes to, like, I've been bullied a lot, right? So, like, it's just, like, a psychological thing, and it's just, like, I can't get past it. But, my roommate goes to a place called Orange Theory, and, like, they seem really good there. Like, I went there today, and, like, it wasn't bad. Like, so my city did a recent Pride event, and Orange Theory was there, and they gave away, like, they spin the wheel, and whatever the wheel says, you win, right? And I won 3 free sessions or whatever. So I was like, that's a good opportunity to try and get myself into wanting to go more regularly. Not even specifically just to Orange Theory, because like Sheila says, they are way expensive though. They are. So that's why I'm like, but it's good information to learn. Like, in all honesty, like, I feel like I'm already kind of like learning some stuff. Like, I feel like if you pay attention to what you're doing in the gym, you can kind of like carry that information with you rather than relying on somebody else to do whatever. But it was fun. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, and I felt comfortable. And I think that was the most important part, is that I didn't feel like people were like judging me. I think other people that go there feel that same kind of way. So, like, people aren't like, I never felt awkward one time at all. Quite literally at all. So it was nice. It was a nice experience, and we'll have to see. Because, like Sheila says, it's expensive, and they are very expensive. So, Mama don't got no funds for that. Well, I mean, after selling the Coach Rogue bag, how much do you guys think we sold this bag for? Because I sold it for a fair bit. When I was looking, when I uploaded the listing for this in specific, I think it was the last one sold was the Coach, like, the same Rogue bag here. The exact same Rogue bag sold, but it was brand new with tags. This one has no tags. Brand new with tags. It was sold for like over $900 or something like that. So I was like, You know what I mean? The bag's in like immaculate condition. I don't see anything wrong with it. Is there like a little bit of residue on the? I think so, but there's something to do with that. But yeah, sold the bag for a pretty penny. I'm excited to get rid of it. I don't think CK. I like to list my bag listings with so I don't like using my desk anymore because it's like a leather crafting area. I personally try to what do you call it? Put down like my largest white dust bag and like let it like catch better light, looks better, looks more professional. But some people think that it means it includes a dust bag, and I get like antsy because I'm like, girl, like I don't want to give out my dust bags like that. You know what I mean? Like I really don't want to have to like do that. Oh good, I don't think I advertised it with the dust bag thing. I was like, girl, I don't want to. I don't want to do it. I'm trying to. It's actually not letting me like just like look at the item I had. There we go. See original listing. That's what I wanted. Just going to the description. Who I wrote. Oh my lord, y'all. I really apologize. It says Coach Rogue Bag and Leopard print hair calf, 100% authentic. Brand new, without tags, and in pristine condition. Very beautiful bag, so cool. Got everything covered there, y'all. We're good. We are Gucci for that. So yeah, make sure to hit that like button, you guys, as it does help with the algorithm. Give a like for our beautiful Coach Rogue Leopard bag. Smells great. Okay, like it smells nice and all, but like to be fair, like this bag, like the bag I made, the one I showed you earlier, smells like infinitely better. So like it's not even like it doesn't hurt as much as I thought it would. Like it still smells nice. I still love the bag. You know what I mean, guys? It's one of those things. I don't want the pleather. There's a little bit of dust in here. I don't want the pleather. Because my thought process behind it all, behind wanting to sell my Coach bags that have the pleather in it, is if I don't sell them before they peel, I'm not going to be able to afterwards. Or if I do after, it's going to be like discounted to the point of like me not wanting to sell them kind of thing. So I'm just trying to get rid of them now. I still think this bag has many years on it, but I just, in my head, it's like, again, I love this bag. Like, I really do love it, but I feel like if I wanted the bag that fucking bad, I'd just make my own. Like, I literally could. Like, I mean, not the exact same bag, but I definitely feel like this is something I could do. I never knew the tag was made out of pleather until I'm assuming you meant pleather until you told us. It really sucks. I know, right, Sheila? Like it really, really sucks because like again, it probably wouldn't bother me as much if it wasn't just like before I thought it was just the tag. So like in my mind I was like, okay, I can try to, like, do something in the future to, like, try and seal it. Maybe try to do something. But no, it's actually, like, you know, the card slot, the zipper pulls, the this, the that, the third, and it's like, what? Why? This bag's like $1,000. Like, so why is it got anything other than fully leather anything? Coach is a leather house. I'm confused. Where is the pleather in the bag? Okay, so for the rogue bag specifically, there's a few different areas in the bag that do have pleather. That being the creed patch, obviously. The creed patches on, like, almost all bags past, like, 2016, 2018. Depending... Really depending. Like, they decided to switch it up through a specific year or two. It's all pleather. But, the lip... Like, these leather trim lips, I'm trying not to, like, distort the bag or, like, do anything, but hopefully, like, you see that brown leather trim? That is pleather. And the buttons, like the button fastener and the button itself, how it has, like, a material over it, that is also pleather. Which is unfortunate. And then when you zip the bag back up, and you go to this side, that same lip, that same trim, leather trim, it's pleather. The pocket, weirdly enough, is leather with cotton canvas backing, which is nice, which is fine. I love the cotton canvas they use. But yeah, this thing here is pleather. And lastly, I know there's more, right? That shouldn't be the case. The entire card slot here, front and back, like the card slot, that 100% pleather. All of that is pleather. It's just the best way I can say, if you have a Coach bag, definitely, like, look at the creed patch and, like, look at the material. And it's really hard to explain because there's multiple ways you can tell between the leather and the pleather, but, like, the most... I was actually recently trash talked for mentioning pleather recently, so, like, I feel very, like, hesitant to continuously regurgitate all this information because some people just find me so irritating. Whatever. But, real leather that isn't genuine leather, and, like, because some genuine leather it's still real leather, but the finish on it is just too thick, and it loses all resemblance of, like, a really nice, lush piece of leather. So there's no... You won't actually see a lot of pores, or, like, it'll look a little different. With this leather in front of me, when you inspect it up close, you can kind of identify poring in the leather. Like, you know, our skin has pores. You can see the pores in a lot of leathers. So when you go over here, and not only is that, like, this is just my distinctions, right? If you really, I know you probably believe me, but, like, Tanner Leatherstein actually was the one that blew the lid on the pleather patches and stuff. So, that's kind of, like, where I had to start, and then I built up my information from there. And when you look, there is no pouring on it. It actually feels incredibly smooth, but it doesn't feel the same as the leather on the side. Like, this leather here is really smooth, but this is also smooth. This almost feels like a really nice matte soft finish, and that within itself is kind of like an indicator, because it's like, leather shouldn't feel like plastic. Again, unless it's like that really crazy, crappy, genuine leather, which Coach likes to use on some bags sometimes. When you bend it, it doesn't So you know your like you know how like the pores show when you stretch it, the pores pop out more on real leather. When it's pleather, it actually like um you won't see anything. Like it's just like stretched plastic almost in a sense. You won't see pores, anything that resembles pores, because pleather does try to imitate the look of real leather. Just bending it and simply playing with it and like really trying to like see how those pores react to you bending and whatever, it'll kind of tell you, because again, real leather has pores. You can actually see the pores of the lamb leather or goat leather used on the leather on the inside of the interior bag here. I don't know if you can see it in the camera here, but my fingers look fucking disgusting. I apologize, y'all. I've been having some serious anxiety. Did I just hear your cat? You could have. I think so. I think you did, yeah. He's awake. But, no, like, you can just immediately tell. Again, if you have a rogue bag of the second gen rogues, or if you have, like, any modern coach bag, if you look at all those pieces I just described to you, and you start, like, playing around with, like, the authentic leather on your bags, you will immediately notice. You're gonna quickly be like, oh, okay, like, oh, I see it now. Maybe I didn't notice it before. I didn't notice it before. I always thought it was kind of like, I always thought it was real leather. Just maybe, like, genuine leather, like, you know, like that crappy leather I was talking about. But no, it's straight up just plastic. It's plastic. Yes, I have proof because where is it? I actually kind of like I got sick of it peeling on me. I did a video when my Coach wallet fell apart. Like, even just touching it, there's like black shit that gets on your hands. It's really disgusting. I don't like touching this very often. Like, obviously I kind of like went ham and peeled it, but like it was peeling itself. Like, it was, all of this was just lifted and peeling. And so if you actually go to the video where I actually did the entire breakdown of it, okay, right here, I left a piece intact where I wasn't like where I didn't rip it off, and that's like what it naturally did by itself. So I opened my wallet and I noticed all of this bubbling, cracking, and peeling, and then I just started peeling away because like pieces were lifted. Like, there were lifted pieces, and I was like, what is going on? Like, it was just so bizarre to me. And then, because like I thought it was real leather. I thought it was all real leather. The leather on the inside is fully fucking intact. This leather here, beautiful. Nothing wrong with it. But guess what? The pleather gave out. So my wallet became unusable. And so I for scientific purposes and trying to prove to people or show people my findings, it's just incredibly disappointing. Like, this leather's great. It deserves to have some sort, like, it's not the best leather in the world, but it's still real leather. And like, look at all this black stuff on my hands now. Like, it's just from like showing you guys. Like, it's gross. There's black stuff all over my desk now. It's just really disappointing. And I know this is a Coach outlet wallet, but the reason why I made an alarm bell about it, the reason why I freaked out about it, was because all the Coach retail wallets, all of it, they all have the exact same material. So for educational purposes, this is supposed to be kind of like a cute little nod and send off to the rogue bag, and I was hoping like it would do a little better for the algorithm, but I totally just blanked on what I was gonna say. Anyway, the wallets, oh yeah, a history lesson. So Coach outlet items, I think roughly in like the 2010s, like early 2010s, give or take, they started using pleather lining. And when you go to those wallets in specific, you'll notice all the linings peeled, cracked, whatever. It looks like shit. Um, I'd actually debate that stuff is vaguely a little stronger even than this, just because, whatever. Anyway, um, it because I have Coach outlet wallets that are full leather, but there's a certain time point in the early 2010s where they stopped doing that and they started lining everything with pleather. And then right around, I want to say 2016 or 2018. I can't remember what exact year it is. They started switching it on other things, other small leather goods. The Creed patches and a lot of retail bags started getting pleather patches around then. I only know this because I have things from all of these eras, and I've been able to see Coach bags from every year, basically, from thrifting. Like, when you thrift a lot and you get to see, like, almost every Coach bag made, and you get to see, oh, this retail bag in this year, it's holding up well, it's leather, or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just pick up on a lot of information, so this is just, like, everything that I've been able to generate within, like, from what I've been able to notice, which is really, again, it's unfortunate because it's a brand that we all kind of grew up and loved, or it grew up, loved, loved now, became a fan of a few years ago, whatever. But, yeah, and then I think it was, again, that 2018 era onward where, like, things just kind of got worse. Surprisingly, there were some really good leather pieces, and not every bag had the leather, or the pleather patch, sorry. Um, I would say probably like 80% of them did, because there was that 1941 line that had leather everything. This one here. It's a little dusty. The 1941 collection, if you guys remember that collection. This one, although it is from, what year? I think it's it doesn't say, actually. Hold on. What's the tag say? Like, the little white tag. It says 2016. Yeah, so 2016. The patch is leather. This is leather. And you can just tell. Like, literally, like, looking at these two, like, it's a night and day difference. Unfortunately, this bag is so small. And again, I'm trying not to, like, ruin things here. You can kind of see an immediate difference. Like, I think you can, at least. Again, it is in front of me, so it's hard to show you guys specifically, like, exactly, but some of those bags were still being made with, like, the leather and everything, but they've unfortunately almost fully phased it out. I think the last bags to have leather patches at Coach were the Kiss Lock bags, and I think some of the Brooklyns. So, like, my Brooklyn here has a leather patch, but, like, it's not very many bags. Not very many. So, anyway. Hello, Miss Millie Camille. Hope you're doing all right. Hello. So, when was the last time you went on a thrift? Oh, girl, I still go thrifting all the time. I go thrifting all the time. I don't buy anything most times just because I just don't need it or want it. But I have been thrifting. I just don't get a lot of it anymore. I'm, like, trying to, like, look to see if I thrifted a bag. I think the last bag I thrifted was the last one I made a video on. I think that was the last one I got, to be honest. Again, I just haven't bought bags very much. I've been very, like, selective, very picky. Hello, Natasha Peach. Sorry, hun, I forgot to say hello. Hope you're doing all right, hun. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. Okay. So, now what we gotta do is box this bag up. We gotta pack the bag. Is that the ice cream truck? No, that's my I have a grandfather clock, or well, my roommate does, and it just goes off. It goes off every hour on the hour, and it does the tune. Okay. So, got the tape gun. And then we got the box itself. I do believe this is the right box. Y'all are gonna see me in my pajamas. I don't really care. So, let me get one more sip. Coffee is gone, y'all. Coffee is gone. I repeat, the coffee's gone. There was some packing paper here 2 seconds ago, I think. A little sleep. I'm like 99% sure this is the correct box. Yes, the Coach Rogue in Leopard has sold. We shall reveal how much she was sold for shortly. Do not worry. I feel like I got some decent money on it, so I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. I think this is the right one. I fucking swear to God, if this isn't the right box, I'm going to scream. I'm pretty... Yeah, it is. I was like, girl, if this ain't the right box, I'll throw it out. Okay. Make sure there's nice padding there. It's a really expensive bag, so I don't want to like have anything ruined. So that's there. Straps are here, just so y'all know. Yeah, the box does look small, but it's just because the bag's big. It'll actually fit the bag perfectly, because the Rogue top handles go inside the bag. It'll just, yeah. So, not bad. Okay. Got the handles here as well. Everything's here. Everything's good. Cool. Always good to triple double check, because I do not want any issues at all. Girl, I'd be pissed. I sold my one Coach bag for like $800 though. And I actually, girl, I was so happy to sell that one. I was like, hell yes. Everything just tucked in nicely. Hold on. I think what I gotta do actually, take one of these out, put it inside the bag because the bag needs to hold a little bit of shape while transporting. So hold on, let me try to. I gotta. So annoying. These giant rogue straps are irritating. They're huge. Why? Big. Cool. Neatly place everything on one side so I can stuff it properly. There. Ow, 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 my legs hurt, y'all. Just so y'all can see. She looks very, very pretty. Alrighty, Miss Millie, it was nice seeing you. I hope you have an excellent night. Oh, did I make this one, Donna? No. How are you doing tonight, Donna? This is my Coach Rogue bag. Time to say goodbye to the Rogue bag. Bye-bye. I'm gonna have it so I can like show y'all what I'm doing, but like, you know. It'd be nice if I could just move this, but no, I can't fucking move it anywhere. This thing's annoying me, actually, now. Oh, Christ. Any other? How do we feel about this, you guys? Do we feel like this is a good... Do we feel good about this? Would you be happy if you opened up this? I feel like some people don't do nearly as much as I just did, but, you know. Let me know how y'all feel. Do we wrap her up and send her out now? Is she good? Would you guys be happy? I mean, after how much I did sell this for, Donna, I could probably actually make my own with the materials I can buy. Weirdly enough, they actually have some of the materials, or like some of the hardware to make the rogue bags. How would you guys feel? Is this good? How we feeling, y'all? Maybe just like an extra layer. Just an extra little bit of tape. Just a small bit. I think we're good. then tomorrow morning, I will ship her out. So there. Our rogue bag is gone, you guys. It is gone. Well, it's still here, but it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. Try to set up the phone a bit. Did I write them a note? I did not know. You'd be surprised how many people genuinely don't care about that kind of stuff. You would be surprised. Anytime I've tried doing like little extras or being like kind to like buyers and stuff, like by doing stuff, like no, I don't mean like you guys, like my audiences and stuff. I just mean like random people on eBay. They don't tend to actually care. This wasn't purchased by a fan or anything. If it was purchased by a fan, I always write notes and leave my like little initials and stuff. So, but no, this was an eBay purchase. This was an eBay purchase. So here she goes. Packing label has been applied to the box, and that's all I gotta do is ship them out tomorrow. Bam! Oh, Natasha Peach. That's a cute sticker, actually. So next up on the chopping block for selling goes to this cute beauty. So I will give you guys the first opportunity, although I have many of times given you that opportunity. If anyone is interested, do let me know. This bag is now for sale, and I will be making an eBay listing if no one reaches out for this. Just an FYI. Probably give you about a week. If I'm not feeling well, it'll probably be 2 weeks. So you got some time. And, you know, if you've wanted this bag, now's your chance to get it. How much am I going to sell this one for? I'm going to have to go look on the eBay listings, actually. Let's go look at eBay listings for the Zebra Rogue bag. Because that will determine how much I sell it. I'm thinking 500, but that might be a little high. I say it's a little high, but people are selling it for much more than that. So the first two listing, hold up. Alright, so the first 3 listings I see here, 4 listings, the 25, or the 20s, sorry, are selling for over, okay, well this one's like 700 plus Canadian, comes with its dust bag. I think, does this one come with its dust bag? I don't think so. And then the other 20 is stupidly being sold for like over 1,000, which doesn't make any sense. I don't think I need that. You guys! What are you doing? Note! I'm gonna kill these cats. They don't listen. You little shits, stop. She said she doesn't want to play. She doesn't want to fucking play. Don't make me get out of my seat. Okay. Oh my god, you're kidding. Okay, this can't be right. There's my listing for the Leopard. It says that. So the last one of these to sell, apparently, it could be wrong, was May 16th for probably $450. If I had to take a gander, it's probably like $450. But above them are the Rogue 12s, and those sold actually within the last couple weeks. June 29th for $387. New enough. And then the one above it, July 1st, $352. But those ones, I think these ones are technically like brand new. Let me see if this isn't from the same person, just because you just never know when that kind of stuff happens. No, they're not. Okay. Interesting. So I'd say I would probably throw up the listing for you guys, my brain's farting a bit. Oh my god. You guys know what I mean. I'm sorry, my brain. $550. Leave it up on the listing. Accept an offer. I do think $550 might. I'll probably put it up for $500 actually, and then see if anybody offers for anything over $400. Now, what we sold my Leopard Rogue for was, who wants to know? Does anybody have a guess for how much I sold my Leopard Rogue for? Nobody's guessed anything yet, so this is the final chance you get to guess. You get to guess how much. Rhonda, I've got a random kind of question. What do you think of the Outlet Pretty Beaded bags? I think they're cute and all, but they're overpriced, and I definitely think they'll go on sale. Miss Daniela Royale, $700. It's actually a pretty good guess. I'm not gonna lie. Mac Gomez says 1,000. 1,000. Oh, I wish, girl. I wish it went for 1,000. I wish. The one that sold before me sold brand new with tags for 900. So like, oh, I wish. 600, says Natasha Peach. Well, Miss Daniela and Natasha Peach were the closest. It was, well, okay, an asterisk to that. Miss Daniela was closest. After fees and stuff, like, you know, eBay takes fees and stuff. Natasha was closest. So I sold the bag, or I had it listed up for $840 Canadian, plus like $15 or $20 for shipping, depending where you're from. And somebody offered, I think it was seven. What was it? I think it was like 740 they offered. So I accepted. Yeah, I think it was $740. $740. eBay takes a little bit. I think they took... Well, including shipping and fees, because like the shipping does kind of come out of our money or whatever. But yeah, I got $640 total. Cha-ching! Mama got $640. I mean, once I ship it out and, you know, eBay decides they want to give me my fucking money. But yes, technically I did sell the bag for $640. So I think now that that one's gone, or going to be gone, we can finally put this one up for sale. And like I said, Put it up for 500. See if we can sell between 4 to 5. Shouldn't be too difficult, in all honesty. But again, if anybody is interested, now would be the time to get it, because you missed out on the Leopard Rogue bag. I know a lot of people really like that bag. Sucks to suck. You snooze, you fucking lose. I thought 675. Well, you were pretty close as well, Rhonda. You were pretty close as well. Do I have any red small bags for sale with gold hardware? Do I? That would... I'd have to, like, look around. I would have to look around. Just because I do got so many bags. Some bags are like stuffed away in dust bags and stuff, so it's a little tough to gauge right off the bat. It's funny, I have a lot of red and silver. I got like... I don't know. Red and gold. See, that's a tricky combo for me because red and gold is one of my favorite combos for hardware and bags. Man, it would hurt. The tabby, like I got my pillow tabby, but like that one hurts a little more. That one's like, ugh. You just shot me. Selling the Leopard Rogue felt like more of like kind of like a kick to the stomach, but that feels more of like a stab to the heart. Oof. Yeah, I don't have a lot of red on black or red with gold for sale. Again, I'll have to get back to you. Hold up, there's some things going on. Can I articulate a red leather peplum purse? What do you mean? What do you mean, my dude informatory? Hello, Dusty. It's fun. It's fun of the. It's fun. I don't know what you mean by that, but I can tell by the next one you don't like the big city. Whew! Crisis averted. I know all my tabby bags, like... That's so fucking funny. All of my tabby bags have plastic in it. But the only one that's not... I still have my jelly tabby. I mean, you remember my jelly tabby? At least that's, like, actually, like, plastic. Not, like, pleather. Like, girl, like, the jokes write themselves, honestly. Meant not a fan. Okay, got you. I was like, I'm not full. What do you mean, girl? I don't know what you're saying. I'm having a brain aneurysm. Would you ever sell the pink Soho bag that I love so much? I do remember that one. I actually had that out recently because I had to, like, de-dust it. Oh! I recently de-dusted this baddie. This beautiful piece here. Every time I do look at it, I do think of you, Rhonda, so do know that. It's beautiful. Coach used to make some, like, incredible stuff, y'all. Like, it's just incredible. See, for me, selling, like, the ones that, like, those vintage bags that I really, really love, it's like, oh my god. Like, I know I'm making my own bags, but why am I so fucking attached to these bags that, like, I spent a lot of money on these bags, so I get why I'm attached to them, but, like, even after everything, it's still really tough to sit there and be like, trying to sell them all off. Because it's like, I don't want to sell anything. I don't want to sell anything. But you guys understand what I'm saying. I mean, can you explain the details and can you make one? What's a paplum purse though? I don't know what a paplum purse is. I can make a red bag. I've made red bags. Like, I have red bags. Oh, I know. The bubblegum pink is adorable. Like, I love the color of it and everything. And even though it's such a delicate color, it's got, like, minimal discoloration and issues with the leather, thankfully. It is just one of those really pretty colors. Rhonda definitely really, really wants this bag. I know that. I don't even remember the last time I even used this fucking thing. It's just one of those bags, you know what I mean? One of those bags you just kind of like hold on to. I have a whole collection of those as well. Now I want some bubblegum. Tried doing like a mock bubblegum chew and I just started squirting all over the place. Bam! Anyway. So, that was today's little sale video. You know, I wanted to pack the bag with you, say goodbye, and this week might be a little complicated for me for videos when it comes to YouTube this week, just because I know the construction, it's creeping up soon, y'all. That it's TikTok, like it's counting down. You know what I mean? So I'm getting fucking nervous about that. I'm getting so nervous about the construction. But I'm really hoping, like, I know it's gonna happen, but I do like it. In my head canon, it could start happening this week. I'll try to keep y'all posted on the construction bullshit going on here, just because that kind of does throw me through loops. They go constructing all day. From like 9 in the morning to like 6. Prime time filming hours for me are usually 5 to 7. So it makes it really awkward for me. Not to mention, if you're kind of like on edge all day because of it, it makes it really tough to come on camera and give you guys like a nice pleasant show. Like, I don't want to always come off here and being all bitchy, you know what I mean? Like, I know in my content I have attitude and, you know, I'm a little bitchy, but like I don't want to actually be bitchy being on camera, you know what I mean? It's different, you know? I don't think anybody actually wants to see me in a bad mood, like an actual bad mood filming a video, just because I just don't think it would be as enjoyable. Pep Plum is the tiers of skirt, only now for a bag design. Oh, like a... And can the bag be a line? Oh, like a line, like a whole line of bags. Paplum. I'm gonna like look up paplum. I think I know what you mean, but I'm like, Oh, my phone is not working. Oh my lord. My chest hurts a little. Okay. I don't... How would I make... That would be really tough. That... I'm sure I could. That makes me nervous, though. Like, I get, like... I don't really understand. I don't even know how the fuck I would make that bag. Like, I can imagine it kind of, but not really. I would have to think about that. I'll get back to you on that one. Because I'm not sure. I feel like I could, but that might be biting off more than I can currently chew. You know, I don't want to. Biting off more than you can chew is such a detrimental mistake in leather crafting, I find, just because, like, once it all just starts fucking up, and it can just quickly spiral. You know what I mean? I recently did a binder because I was trying to do. Okay, everything's on top of it. I was trying to do a binder for Pokemon cards again. The last, like, every stage going up to the final stage was just miss after miss after miss after miss. The final thing, I was like in the final stage, the final thing to do, and I was like, if I can do this, it's going to work. It's not going to be the best. I'm not going to be proud. Like, I'm going to be proud, but I'm not going to be like, oh my god, it's the greatest thing ever. But it'll be done. The fucking thing just breaks. Like, the zipper, so, like, as I'm opening it to, like, make sure it all stays together, the zipper splits. The zipper splits. And I can't save it. And I can't save the project. Dude, I wanted to freak the... I wanted to snap. I was so pissed. I was like, dude, like, come on. I just put so much time and effort into this. And a waste of materials. Waste of time. It was one of those moments with those learning experiences where, like, I bit off way more than I could chew with that one. And because of that, every step of the way I had fucked up something. Every step was an issue. Every single step. It was a nightmare for me. I was like, oh my god. This might have been, like, the biggest learning experience for me in crafting to date. Just because it took me so long to do. There was countless reiterating how to do, you know what I mean? Like, it was just one thing after another. And in the end, it all just blew up in my face, and I was like, I was so close. Oh, you seen it on Team? Oh, if you seen, I'll try to look up styles. If I didn't Google bags specifically. I just Googled what it was. But it would be cool. Try to get them graphically designed because AI sucks ass. AI sucks. And because of AI, we're all gonna die. So, hey, look, that rhymed. Oh, my chest is hurting a bit today, though. Oh boy. I hope I didn't pop a rib again. Oh my god, I would. Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. What was it? A couple weeks ago, I actually popped a rib, and I had to go to the chiropractor to get it popped back into place. And I was like, hasn't happened in a long time. Has not happened in a very long time. That was a pain. That was a pain. Damn, that makes me want to cry right now. At what part? Me popping a rib or say AI is gonna make us all die? Either way. I mean, like, it wasn't like the most painful rib pop, but like, damn, it was awkward. Like, it was like, oh. I remember trying to do like my little stretches that I do to like posture check myself, and I just, oh girl, I went to go put my arms back, it just popped funny, and I was like, no, please don't do that. I don't know if anybody's ever had this happen before. This has only ever happened to me one time. I was, I think, 17 or 18. Maybe, I could have been like actually 16. 16 or 17. Probably 17. I was stretching in bed, and I don't know. I know I didn't pop a rib. I did not pop a rib. because this was not a rib, and you could feel it. It was weird. It was almost like I had like popped out. I don't want to say an organ because I don't know. I don't know the bodily anatomy of like how all things work in here. You know what I mean? I popped something outside of my rib. Like it was like either a muscle got pushed outside of my rib cage, and you could feel the muscle, like or whatever. Maybe like I don't know what it was. Like honestly, I don't know. I just know it wasn't the rib itself, but it was like sitting outside on top of the ribs, and I had to like awkwardly like shove it back up into place, and I will never forget that feeling. It was a really awkward feeling. I was like A, like, ooh, that wasn't normal. And then B, like, being able to, like, feel it, it was weird. Your shirt, Merlin, where you're pointing Merlin? I don't know what Merlin is. My appendix. It's like a knight. So there's a knight, and then there's like a castle, I think, like, burning. Now, whether or not that's a specific castle or there's something else going on, I'm not exactly sure. I hope I could show you a decent look there. It's a sick shirt. I love this shirt. I actually kind of like looked at it today and got like this weird, profound appreciation for it. You know, sometimes when you buy something, you love it, but like over the years, you're kind of like, I don't really like love it that much. And then suddenly, just one day, you just like, kind of like look at it, like just. I've always looked at this. You know what I mean? Like I've worn this before, but like I looked at it specifically today, and I was like, you know what? This actually slaps real fucking hard. Like this slaps bad. Like I love it. It's actually sick. So I'm glad you actually pointed out the shirt. Okay, you guys, I am getting tired. I'm starting to get a little tired, a little winded here. Like I said, I did go to the gym earlier today for the first time in years. Just kind of, you know, my little twink ass gotta stay twink. Merlin the Excalibur sword. Yeah. It's something like that, girl. It's an artwork. It's a piece of artwork. I fucking love this. It's beautiful. It's a great piece. Just like looking at it in the in the thing, it's like it's just so cool. But yeah. Oh yeah, I need to eat. You guys know what day it is. It is Taco Sunday. Taco Tuesday on a Sunday. So I'm definitely getting hungry again. Went to the gym. My little twink butt needed to get moving a bit. And again, don't expect any videos tomorrow. I do apologize. Today was supposed to be like a special live stream video special thing. Like if you noticed, I kind of did a little bit more with the thumbnail. I kind of tried making a thumbnail, and I kind of tried making a little bit more of a cohesive live stream. I'm gonna try to do that going forward. I know sometimes my live streams can be very incohesive, very bland, very boring, but I'm gonna keep trying to like do different little things like that. We're gonna try. It's live streaming's not easy actually, unless like you're one of those people that just sits there on the internet all day, just scrolling through, like reacting to articles and content. Like, girl, streaming is a pain in the ass. Oh my god, why do I have something in my eye? I think you guys know what I mean too. Like like Asmongold, like that kind of like YouTuber thing. I don't think I'm exciting for live streaming like that. I don't think I could sit here for like 3, 5, 6 hours every single day. Girl, I think I would be so like I would If I was a viewer of myself, I would be like, bitch, you are boring. Bitch, you're boring. Go get in the booth. You're boring me. But yeah, that's also kind of why I felt like it was a good idea to kind of take away Wednesday's live stream, just because it can be tough to kind of bring fresh energy every live stream. Like sitting down in front of the camera and videotaping yourself is a little different than live streaming, I find. So anyway, fun YouTuber rants with Scottilicious McFabulous. What else is new? Absolutely nothing. I am going to hop off tonight. I really appreciate all the kind support tonight. All of the chats. There's been a lot. Chat has been busy tonight, and I appreciate that. I love chatting with you guys. It makes Sundays that much extra special for me personally. So, again, if you guys are interested, the Coach Rogue bag in zebra print is the next bag up on my chopping block to be sold. So if you want to buy this before it goes on eBay, let me know. And we can work something out. Whether that means I have to, like, renew my website or whatever. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyway. I love you all to the absolute whatever all this is. Honestly, I need the moon over here, and the moon's not there. And I love you all to the absolute moon and back, and I will see you all in my next video. Maybe Friday. We'll see. We'll see. Sorry. If I have, like, a cool, exciting live stream idea, then I'll come live again. But until then, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I love you all so much, and bye. Have a good night. See you, Natasha. Love y'all. I actually don't have my thing. Uh-oh. I gotta get up this time. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge, you guys. Bye.